Club expanded, and we started from doing small little events in our little room in the school building to school-wide events that got everyone very heated. So it was great. But one story I like to share because it's all to my mom. She's a living saint. She's the mother of 11 kids, so I think you have to be to do that. Married to my dad, so no, he's great too. But so when I was in college, it was my senior year, I decided to do pro-life chalk writing on the school sidewalk, and I didn't really think anything of it. Like, oh, this would be cute, draw a couple babies, write some kind messaging on there, but did not realize that it was going to cause a fire in the school. And I started getting a ton of hate messages. I didn't even want to go to class because I was like, everybody hates me. I would stand in the Starbucks line and I was like, oh my gosh, she sent me a DM, he sent me a DM, oh my gosh. So very much just like thinking of myself and wallowing in my self-pity. And then the school dean asked me if I wanted to get the police involved with one incident, because I was just getting harassed by this one girl. And my first reaction was like, sure, that'd be a pretty cool comeback. But then it was JP2's feast day, and I got a call from my mom, and I'm, crying on the phone like, oh, woe is me, poor me. And she goes, Julie, the Pope forgave someone that tried to kill him. You could forgive someone that said something unkind. And I was like, oh, moms are always right, so annoying. So I reached out to that girl and I said, hey, you want to meet up and chat? So we met up and we talked for about 3 hours, and she was crying because she had recently been raped and just thought if she was, forced to have that child, that would be unfair to her, and she would have to relive that traumatic experience over and over and over again every time she looked at the child. And I think what I did in advice to my mom was, for that about 3 hours, I think I said about 2 words and just kind of listened to her. And I felt there wasn't really anything needed to be said at that time, because she wasn't gonna listen to me, this crazy person that just like whips out chalk and writes a bunch of stuff in the middle of the night. So I befriended her, and we actually became good friends, surprisingly. And we started meeting up for dinners and coffee, and that's when when I started to really talk about her experience.